Wanyamapori 1000 walishiriki kwenye makala ya Tano ya mbio za walinzi wa wanyamapori yaliyofanyika katika mataifa 18 barani Afrika mwezi Septemba nchini Kenya. Mashindano haya yaliandaliwa katika hifadhi ya wanyamapori ya Lewa. Bila shaka katika mashindano yenyewe ni kwamba kaunti ya Isiolo ndipo mwanahabari wetu Tony Kwalanda anatueleza umuhimu kuhusiana na mbio hizi za kila mwaka.
Kenya ilikuwa miongoni mwa mataifa 18 yaliyoandaa makala ya Tano ya mbio za walinzi wa wanyamapori mwezi Septemba. Timu 17 za wanaume na wanawake kutoka mbuga za wanyamapori tofauti za humu nchini zilijumuika katika hifadhi ya wanyamapori ya Lewa, kaunti ya Isiolo.
Kenya is home to the big five and a lot of endangered species such as elephants and rhinos. So the biggest challenge rangers face here is dealing with high rates of poaching, although they've worked very hard and brought this to manageable levels. So I would say that's the unique challenge in Kenya and places like Southern Africa. However, in terms of, just difficult living conditions, they share this challenge with other rangers across Africa.
Kwenye mbio hizi za kilomita 21, wanaume walibeba begi ya uzani wa kilo 21 huku wanawake wakivikwa mzigo wa kilo 10.
We've had women ranger teams participating across Africa. Southern Africa most especially, but this year at the Lewa regional race we had 2 female ranger teams, and it's to show that women can just be as good rangers as men, and they often are, and they work in the field, so we want to keep increasing their representation and the support for them to take part.
One, go! Lewa Lions waliibuka na ushindi upande wa wanaume baada ya kuwapiku mahasimu wao All Pejeta na NRT.
Kuna several things ambayo iko hapo, which is communication, first of all communication. Secondly, watu kuelewana. Mtu mmoja nikiambia team twende polepole, wote wanaenda polepole. Hata I think kuna wale ambao maybe baada hajaweza, baada kuna nguvu na wengine amewezwa. So ile kuongea imesaidia team kushinda, na pia pale kwa kazi yetu tusipokuwa na hiyo communication, ile kazi yetu pia itaenda mzuri.
Kwenye kitengo cha akina dada, wenyeji Lewa Lionesses waliibuka na ushindi na kufuatwa kwa karibu na timu ya Sera Rangers.
For us, the race was a bit challenging, but we earned an advantage being our home ground. And so far, we also knew the route that we are taking. But basically, teamwork was the key thing. And also, we have been doing trainings for the last 3 months. And sure enough, we also started doing the actual carrying the load and also going through the entire route. So far, coming in the morning, we earned a bit of butterflies, but our main goal was to win. This is our home ground. We needed that cup to remain here at Lewa. So coming to the actual race, what really inspired us to win, we earned a really good teamwork, whereby we could just talk between ourselves, get to know everyone's strengths and weaknesses, and also push the way forward. For a ranger, we need to be fit, and also usually we say for a ranger, you need to have 7 common senses. So usually say everyone has 6 common senses, but for a ranger, you need an extra sense, and sure enough we need that one to win our race. So we aim to have to look after the other team, get to know their strength. Coming to us, we knew that 2 of us surely have the first strength within the first 10 kilometers, the other, the finishing power is quite low. So we aim to ensure that coming to the actual race, the first 10 kilometers, we need to go with those who are really weak. Coming to the finishing power now, we need to be with those who are really quite a strength. And now coming to our actual job, still needs us to be physically fit and ensure that you are up to date on our daily task as a ranger.
Vikosi vya B na A vya Tarangire kutoka Tanzania vilitawaza mabingwa barani Afrika kwenye mashindano ya wanaume.
The beauty is, yes, we may have number 1, 2, 3 and so on, but the beauty of this wildlife rangers is that everybody is a winner, because we remind ourselves that we run together, we work together, we protect together, because our wildlife needs us. And what we want to say is thank you to our supporters, and also to encourage the wildlife rangers, continue doing the great work you do to conserve and protect our wildlife. While we are running together with the rangers, when we are sitting together with the rangers, we are reminding them that they are very, very important in an ecosystem. So this event reminds them that they are very important, they are special, and the proceeds of this challenge will go along to give them what they need to make their work easier. And even as they run, they are keeping fit, and also they are reducing the emotional stress they may have.
Katika mbio za wanawake, timu ya Nsumbu kutoka Zambia iliibuka na ushindi mbele ya timu ya Atikana pia kutoka Zambia. CLZ ya Zambia ilimaliza katika nafasi ya 3.
This challenge was started in 2020 to address this problem and to, support the very critical work they do. It's safe to say that without rangers, we would not have biodiversity. So this challenge is to just raise awareness of that fact and, raise the support for their work, whether it's financial or morale-wise, because they very often work in isolation. So this is just to tell rangers that, there are people who support you, not only in Africa, but across the world.
Niko na technique mingi ya msituni, najua kufanya nitahepa ile wanyama, najua mahali territory ya ile wanyama wako, na nimejua obvious nikitokea mnyama nitaenda upande gani kama ranger. Ule mtu ambaye ametoka reserve, maybe akitokea ndovu, ajui ataenda which direction kwa avoid ile mnyama asiumise. Lakini kama mimi ranger, sasa tokesea maybe ndovu ama simba, nitajua venye nitahepesha ile mgeni.
A number of people can see that when they first heard that you have a lewa rangers team for the ladies, they were like, will you be able to just carry the load and run? But sure enough, we aim to show them that we got the strength. And now coming to the communities, seeing what we work, taking care of the wildlife, they're like, are you ladies be able now, wearing the boots every day, doing the patrols? But sure enough, have to be ahead of everyone and now do all the tasks that the conservancy needs us to do.
Timu 150 zilishiriki katika mbio hizi ambazo ziliandaliwa na Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Msumbiji, Botswana, Madagascar, Zimbabwe, Afrika Kusini, Nigeria, Ivory Coast na Zambia. Tony Kwalanda, TV47 Michezo.
Marisa na 2 hours 25 minutes 55 seconds. Tuwapigie makofi.